Okay, when you're multiplying binomials and trinomials together, let's factor them first. In the numerator, an x comes out, and you're left with x times x minus 3 divided by x minus 2 times, the x stays on the bottom, but the numerator factors. And so your factors of 6 are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. Which of those factors are going to subtract to give you 1, and it's 2 and 3? Because 3 is bigger, 3 takes the first sign, 2 gets the other one. So because the lead coefficient is 1, once you found the factors, it's factored. So it's x minus 2, x plus 3. Okay, so now we're just canceling. X minus 2's cancel, the x's cancel, and you're left with x minus 3 times x plus 3. I will accept that answer. Some of you remember that this is perfect cube, and I would take either of these answers. I prefer this one. I like the factored answer. Okay, so now going on to number 4. We've got to factor the numerator and the denominator. All 4 of those factor. Both numerators will factor and both denominators will factor. So I'm going to start with the numerator at the beginning. And what are the factors of 12? And I will erase these later. So if you have scratch paper or move it off to the side, that's fine. But I have 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. Those are the factors of 12. This sign tells you that you're adding them up to get 7. Well, you add those two up, it gets 7. And you remember, when you're adding, they're going to have the same sign, and it's going to be whatever sign's there. And since the lead coefficient is 1, when you found the factors, it's factored. So this is going to be x minus 3 times x minus 4. Okay, the denominator, let me erase this. The denominator is the difference of cubes. In that formula, it's just the formula. A is x, and b is 3 in this case. And so you just fit it into this formula. It's a minus b times a squared plus 3a. Sorry, I'm already putting it into the formula. It's plus ab plus b squared. Oh no. The whole thing just disappeared. There it is. It's back. And that's in parentheses. So everywhere there's an a, you put x. Everywhere there's a b, you put 3. And so that's going to be x squared plus x times 3 plus b squared is 9. Okay, so that goes in the numerator in place of this. So it's going to be x minus 3 times x squared plus 3x. That's just messy. Plus 3x plus 9. And that's for the first fraction. So I'm going to erase this. And we're going to do the second fraction. Okay, so what are the factors of 5, which are only 1 and 5? And it subtracts to give you 4. Well, when you subtract them, the bigger number takes that first sign, and in this case, it's a plus. So when you find the factors, it's factored. It's x minus 1 times x plus 5. Okay. Last one. You're looking for the factors of 20, which are 1 and 20, 2 and 10, and 4 and 5. This tells you that you're subtracting and you're going to get plus 1. So that's going to be plus 5 minus 4. So that's going to be x minus 4, x plus 5. Okay, so now everything is factored. It's just crossing out the things that are alike. So x minus 3 is the same as x minus 3. X minus 4 is the same as x minus 4. And remember, it has to be top and bottom. They can't cancel side to side. So your answer is x minus 1 over, oh, that's a 2. X squared plus 3x plus 9. And that's your answer.